Hello guys, welcome to the Trading Parrot. Yesterday we had a pretty volatile day, but that's nothing compared to what we should be expecting probably in the next month. Yes, we just have a decent move to the upside. That was no more than 5%, and right now we are consolidating just above 31,000. There are two things that are keeping me really alert on what's about to come. The volatility chart is showing me multiple indicators that they show historical levels of volatility. The top one here is the Bollinger Band's width. And if we focus just on this, you're going to notice that this level of 0.04 was only reached in January 2023, which is the precise moment Bitcoin made a move of 44% in just 1 month. That was a move to the upside. But we should not take for granted what's going to be the direction of this new move that we should be expecting. This level of 0.04, it's also reached right before starting the bull market in 2020 in July. That was again a move of almost 40% to the upside, followed by the rest of the bull market. Is it only to the upside? No. As you can see here, right before this capitulation in the bear market in 2019, it was a move to the downside of almost 52%. So if you're one of those people that think that Bitcoin hasn't capitulated yet, I guess that's gonna make El Capo de Crypto very happy, because if we get that, we should be targeting 15K. His actual target is 12K, but then you get an idea of why he's getting so excited with the current price action. Early this week, in my last TA video, I mentioned that we have a Hive daily sell targeting 28.8. So far, the whole bear market and all this rally that we had since the beginning of the year, no Hive sell has given us a fake out signal. But when we focus on an actual bull market, for example, this period from 2020 to beginning of 2021, you're going to notice that there's a bunch of daily Hive signals that are ignored. So when are these signals ignored? Well, when you are having a massive pump. During these moves of Bitcoin, no TA is respected. RSI can remain above 80 for months. They can print multiple divergences and none of them are taken in consideration by the price action. But that's usually the only exception, because after, if you look at the chart here, every single target got filled. Currently, we are still below this level formed by this order block, and it's been pretty tough to conquer. I am not surprised at all, because that level is the beginning of the big boss of the bull market. It's going to take a while to be able to be broken. At least that's the expectation. There's a very low likelihood that we can get above this so easily. And what's even worse is that if we get above it and we get rejected, the rejection will be extremely strong. For example, pushing above this and seeing a massive wick to the upside and then closing below again, that might make El Capo del Crypto very happy. If we look at the CPR levels for this month, we still have pending 33K. And how doable is that? Well, we are still holding as support the pivots of July. We have not broken them. There's a good chance that we can at least take the first resistance. And in terms of liquidity, I'm seeing some liquidity at 32, 31.8, 31.6, and one of the largest right now that formed during these candles around here. You can see that at that point, 760 million formed there. That's probably from shorts that are hoping the price to come down. They put the stop loss somewhere around here. If we look at the aggregated volume here, it's massive. And definitely an excuse for market maker to take the price to that level, to take that liquidity. Currently, for the short term, in the 1 hour, I can see the RSI is pushing above this trend line. So for the very short term, that is a positive thing. The RSI in the 4 hour has broken out. It kind of faked out, but now it's above the line. So I'm not really sure what's going on with the 4 hour. We will have to wait a few more hours to confirm if the 4 hour is still bullish. The fair value gaps, we are leaving behind a very thin fair value gap located from 31.64 to 30.9. So it's high likely that before going for the upside, this might be taken out, just because it's a very low hanging fruit. So far, 31.2 is a lot of liquidity. In the short term, that RSI 1 hour is looking bullish, probably because we have this triple bottom right here, with a triangle formation, a breakout, and a potential confirmation. We will have to look in the next hours if this makes a higher high above 31.4, in which case we could be going for that location at the top. Guys, if you like this content, make sure that you watch the full video, hit the like, subscribe, and the best thing that you can do is leave a comment down below. Don't go anywhere without doing that. Some of these flags like this tend to have some fake outs where the price breaks out, comes back inside, and it does the real move that the market maker wanted to do. So be very cautious and manage your risk if you are taking this trade. Guys, if you want to trade Bitcoin or any of the alts in this market, I recommend that you do it in OKX. It's currently my favorite exchange. And I have an exclusive event for you guys. There's 17 days left to unlock up to 60,000 in rewards. All you have to do is find the link in the description. It's going to be at the top of the description. Open a new account on OKX, hit join, deposit, and the more you trade, the more volume you generate, the higher the chances that you get bigger rewards. Traditional markets at least are all looking very positive, and at least at the time I'm recording this video so far. Early this week I had two hypotheses on DXY. I mentioned that one alternative is that this flag was going to break to the upside. It looks like it was a bearish flag because it clearly broke below 100, which is something that we've been waiting for more than a year. Interestingly, the same day that this breaks below 100, we also get the news that XRP is declared not a security, which made the price pump over 100%. And if you're wondering why the rest of the altcoins are also pumping, it's because of the domino effect. The way people think is if XRP is not a security, then nothing else is a security. This is bringing a lot of confidence to people in US to decide to hold these coins. And there's a lot of fear of missing out right now on all the alt market. You can see how total free went from 329 billion all the way to a maximum of 372. That is an increase of 13% in just a single day of market cap. Absolutely unbelievable, and obviously that turned the super trend immediately into an uptrend. That is having a big impact when it comes to Bitcoin dominance. Since people are deciding now to take more risk, to buy some of the altcoins, they're dumping Bitcoin for the altcoins which are all pumping, and at the time I'm recording this video, Bitcoin dominance is just above 50%. It's very likely that we're going to lose that 50%. So the question is Bitcoin dominance going to reach the top of this trend line, which is the level that we are expecting? Well, that depends on whether we have that breakout to the upside and we manage to conquer the big boss of the bull market. If we get above 32.5 and we manage to reach 34 or even 40K, probably the dominance is going to be all the way to the top of this. If we do that, we are going to take out this CME gap that we have since May 2022. In the 1 hour currently, there's a lot of shorts. When there's a lot of shorts, market maker takes advantage and pushes the price a little bit higher just to take them out. But in all the other time frames, 4 hour and daily, the level of longs is just massive. You can also see how the open interest represented by this white band is coming down as the number of longs is going up. That usually is interpreted as people are closing down their positions. You can take that home as maybe most of the longs are calling it and saying that was it, I'm gonna close down my long and I no longer trust this move. You can see on material indicators where the liquidity is located. At the moment, the largest bucket of liquidity, according to this website, is at 32K, and on the downside is at 30.3. We have 14 million at 32, 12.4 at 30.3, and 10.4 at 30K. I am getting again another sell signal from VIX SPY, which is a free indicator as well that is looking into the fear and greed from the market based on the volatility. Currently, there's just too much greed in the market and it's becoming increasingly more dangerous to take along. Of course, you know what they say, if the trend is still up, just follow the trend, but be prepared for that trend to reverse any point in time right now. If we look at this chart on the 1 hour, I think that trend might reverse if we break this band. So if we go below 31 to 30.9 and we close below that, this is a range, and closing anywhere below the top of this range, it means that you're going to the bottom of that range. That is located at 30K. If that doesn't hold, this range is the one that we are talking about. In that range, of course, we have here in the middle the 28K that coincides with the daily sell from the hive, and that could be the spring as well that takes the price to finally be able to break these levels. We will have to see. I wouldn't trust the price action upcoming on the weekend to make any decision, but also expect a little bit of consolidation because we just have a big push of a 5%. Guys, that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure before you go, you hit the like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye-bye.